Hey, it's Candy. Welcome back to my channel. It's Monday morning at 6:13. Gotta leave in about 20 minutes, but I wanted to get on here really quickly. We released, it's our apartment, like it's my channel. He's involved. Anyway, I showed our apartment and a lot of you were super nice. There was like some comments that I wanted to kind of, not necessarily like bring out the comment, but I saw some things about how my pantry looks a mess and I should get rid of my collectibles. Totally get where you guys are coming from. The collectibles, the pop figures and things are not just mine. They're also Cody's, especially the Deadpool ones. He's the one that got all the Deadpool ones that we have in the corner. We put all of our Deadpool ones together. Good morning, Gigi. Good morning. She heard me talking and she had to come in. We got the apartment flea treated and we got the babies flea treated. It was time to do that again since we'd been here for a month. So hopefully we'll be seeing some growth on your butt. You think your butt hair to grow back? Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. So the collectibles are both of ours. We we are nerds. We like video games and board games and, you know, comic book movies and stuff. I realize that some people think that's not grown up enough, that we're not adults. We live in a 20-year-old's apartment or something. It's just our personality, and I'm sorry that it's like not your style, but it's ours. We love it. You know, it's stuff that brings us joy, makes us happy, so that's why it's there. Yeah, and soon we'll have photos of our family and stuff on the walls as well. So I will tell you, kiddo, help me with that corner, the Deadpool corner, because he loves Deadpool just as much. The pantry. So the reason we have the pantry out there, there's literally no other room in the kitchen. So we have one cupboard that holds all of our glasses and things to drink out of that we keep above the ice machine. The other cupboard over here is, if the sink's right here, the cupboard up here is plates, bowls, like our shredder, our Tupperware type stuff, like our Rubbermaid, like bowls and stuff. And then below that we have the silverware drawer, and then below that is where all of the pots and pans and like mixing bowls and stuff are. And the only other cupboard we have is on the other side next to the stove, and that's where our like baking pans are, like our cake pans and casserole dishes and stuff. So there's no other room for food because there's only two upper cupboards on the other side, and that holds things like spices and soy sauces and oils and that kind of thing. So there's really no place to put like our pantry stuff. So that was the solution we came up with. We also have a small shelf on the other side for like our Instapot and our crock pots and stuff that we don't have room for. This place definitely has had me, I had to get creative with storage solutions. Like I said, there was no place to put our towels in the bathroom, and so we had to get that over the door thing. Look, it's not perfect. It's not like, it's not a 5-star apartment, okay? We're just normal working people. We don't feel the need to make our house a museum. We want people to come over and feel comfortable and enjoy themselves, and that's what we've done. Honestly, okay, so in the last video I said Brittany was coming over. I actually asked her not to. I was in a very like, it started like Thursday night, Friday. I was just kind of like, ugh, like I don't want to be here. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't. We got up Saturday morning, we went to soccer, and that was fine. No big deal. We came home and I felt like trash. I didn't feel sick. My brain was just like, I just want to not focus on things and just not talk to anyone. And so we stayed home this weekend. Cody and I did. Just the two of us. We went to soccer on Saturday. We went and got coffee. And then later on in the day, we went and ran an errand. And then we got groceries yesterday. But we were in the apartment together for those 2 days, and like it actually felt really nice. Since we've moved here, we've had somebody here every weekend. So there's no time for Cody and I just to be Cody and I. Because, okay, I don't know if anybody else is like this. I get home from work at like 3:45, 4 o'clock. Cody gets home at like 5:36. We go to bed at, well, I go to bed at 9:30 because I get up at 5:30. So it leaves us like 3 hours where we have to get dinner done, get, you know, our things done from the day, and then get to bed. There's always that pressure of like, we got to be somewhere, we got to go be doing something, right? So we're always focused on that, and we never get to just be the two of us, really. And so it was really nice for the weekend to just kind of not have to do anything, but also be in the apartment together so that we could get some things done. Because even since I showed you guys the apartment, we did more stuff yesterday. We got rid of a bunch of stuff from in front of, like all the stuff from in front of the fireplace is like put away now. I'll just take you with me. Nothing really changed in here since yesterday, but look, you can see the fireplace now. It's insane. Oh my God. Hi, honey.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Just letting you know I don't agree.
Don't agree with what? So we moved the couch yesterday. We moved it up a little bit. We cleared out in front of the fireplace. Cody's got his D&D stuff all on one shelf. All his video games are organized. We put up these little hooks on the side here so we could hang up his headphones. And that way he can play video games. In fact, yesterday we played Tiny Tina's Wonderland together. It was great. So, but yeah, the pantry is the only option we have here. Okay? There's not. Also, because we both have like pretty severe ADHD, it's easier and better for us to have our like pantry stuff out like this so we can see it all the time. I don't know if anybody else is like this, but if it's in the pantry and it's like where I can't see it right in front of my face, I forget it's there or I don't think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. So that's good for us. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. So I do have some more pop figures here, but these are my Boxcar Children books. Behind those are my Babysitters Club books. And all of my Fear Street books are right there. I'm pretty excited about maybe getting back into reading those. I used to love those Fear Street books when I was growing up. So anyway, I just wanted to address that. You know, kind of explain that there is no room in the kitchen for a pantry. And did you have anything else you wanted to say? I was commenting on the ones that were like, you live in a 20-year-old's apartment and your pantry looks crazy. And it does. I'm not gonna lie. It looks a little crazy, but it's obviously the only option we have at this point.
Yeah, we don't have a physical closet
Yeah.
somewhere to put this stuff. And a lot of our drawers and stuff like that are involved. Our cupboards are involved.
Yeah, I was telling them
we could cut down
what
on
was
some stuff, but that's
It wouldn't even make that much more room though.
it really wouldn't.
Like, it's not like we have an over amount of like plates and bowls and shit.
I mean, I'm sure you've already discussed that we're proud of our collections.
We really are.
We're gonna hang up pictures over there.
Yeah. I explained that we're nerds. We like video games and board games and
I mean,
comic
it wouldn't
book
hurt to
movies
have
and-
them up on shelves or something, but it's an apartment. We don't want to end up filling a bunch of holes.
Yeah, we're worried about doing a bunch of like wall-mounted stuff. We've tried to use like command strips and command hooks, and they just don't stick to this textured wall very well. So that's another kind of solution we're working through.
Yeah.
God, we got here and the dishwasher was disgusting too.
It all kind of had some issues.
Yeah.
We have a washer and we have a dryer, but it's not a very good washer.
No, the dryer takes like 110 minutes to dry a load.
So I mean, like we're making through.
Yeah, it's still the first, like we're just out of the first month, so we're still trying to figure out everything. But
No, I mean,
We're happy though. So what else matters?
nothing.
Exactly. You guys, there's a mama cat out back in the backyard with 4 babies. Look at them. You don't want to open the door and disturb them, but they're just hanging out. Mama's staring at me, she mad. Hey guys, thought I'd get on here and talk to you. I feel like it's been a super long time since I even grabbed the camera. I think things just get like out. Like before I know it, it's the whole week's gone by. Like it's Friday already, and it just feels like it was the weekend, which is good in some ways. Like while I'm in it, it feels like it's taking forever. But now that it's Friday, I'm like, wow, that went really fast. Anyway, I went to the ER last week. Well, no, I went to urgent care. 2 different ones actually. So I've been there. You silly. I've still been having issues with my stomach, and when I took this new job, I was talking to the girl that was leaving, and she had had some liver issues. She had had some liver issues, and she knew something was going on because she had this pain in her shoulder. I was like, really? That's weird. Because I had noticed a slight pattern where when my stomach would hurt, the next day my shoulder would be really sore. And I thought that was super weird, but I thought maybe it was because my stomach hurt and I was sleeping on it weird or something. Well, it turns out it's called referred pain. And so I was like, okay, well, I should get this checked out. So I called around 4 different clinics to try to get a doctor's appointment, and everybody was booked until like February or January. So I finally got an appointment for January 7th, and I have that on the books, right? So I'm like, okay, we'll get this taken care of in January, get back to a doctor now that I have medical insurance, and you know, I can, you know, go to a doctor. So I've got that on the books. I also like, a bunch happened in that week. I went and got, okay, let me back up a little bit. I have anxiety. I don't like going to the grocery store. I don't like really going out too much. I just, it makes me really anxious. So like when you see me at the grocery store, I'm with other people and they are helping me. Like they're there for support. I don't know. I just get super anxious to be anywhere on my own. I can't explain it. It just makes me nervous, and I get like sweaty and my heart rate goes up, and I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I feel physically uncomfortable. So anyway, oh God, where was I going with this? Oh, that week I had went and got my tires rotated, and I had went and we got new cell phones. Well, I got a new phone and we switched plans, so we're no longer on a plan with Roger. We got our own plan, and this was the plan after we moved, was to make sure that we got our own stuff. So separating all of our stuff from Roger, or my stuff really. The cell phone plan was just adding Cody on there, and we paid Roger each month. I don't know why I feel like I have to explain it to you, because I know there'll be questions. I was on the phone with Roger. Cody needed a new plan, so we added him to our plan, and we paid Roger every month. So, anyway. So, I had done a lot of stuff, and I felt, like, really confident. And then, that was, like, we did the cell phone stuff on Sunday, I did the other stuff on Tuesday. Oh, and Saturday we had got an oil change for the Jeep, because it had been a really long time. And so then Tuesday I went over and got the rotation, and I returned my old cell phone. And then Thursday I woke up, and it woke me up at 3 a.m. I had this burning, stabbing sensation in my back. So it was straight down from here. So not my shoulder bone, but like next to it, right? And I was like, okay, this hurts really bad. Like this is the worst of this that I've experienced. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna do all this stuff, try to like see if it's just muscle, and it just kept hurting. And every time I would move my arm, it would hurt. And then I was I was walking from in here into the living room, and I sneezed, and the pain was so severe that it knocked me off my feet. Like I fell to the ground. I was like, that's not good. And so Cody sees me struggling. He's like, honey, what's going on? I was like, it really hurts and I don't know what to do about it. Like it won't subside. And he's like, okay, well, do you think you should go to urgent care or something? I was like, no, I can't do that. I'm very much like, I don't want to go to a doctor. I don't want to trouble anyone with my troubles. I don't want to take a pill for it. Like, I just want it to go away. So I don't want to actually do anything to fix it because it scares me. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. So he talks me into going to urgent care. So I go to this urgent care that's like right next to our house, like 2 minutes away. And he follows me because he's afraid that I won't be able to drive. And I was like, I'm fine. But he followed me anyway, and he sat out there with me until like a little bit before they opened because he had to go to work. So then I went inside and they kind of checked me out, had me do a urine test. And then they're like, we can't actually help you. You're gonna need to go to this other urgent care because we don't have the equipment. We probably need to do like an ultrasound or a CT scan. And I was like, okay. So I leave there and I go to the other urgent care, and they pull me back like immediately. I don't even sit down in the lobby. They pull me back and they start doing some tests. The guy put a something for an IV in my arm, and I don't know what he did, but there was blood everywhere. There was blood all over my arm, dripping onto the floor, all over his gloves, and then his gloves got slit because there was blood on them. I was like, is everything okay? He's like, yeah, it's fine. I'll clean it up. I was like, okay. It didn't hurt or anything, but it was just a little horrific to see that much of my own blood, you know? So anyway, they check me out. They do a CT and they do all my vitals and stuff. And they're like, we don't know what's going on. We don't see any signs of anything in your gallbladder or your pancreas. And I was like, okay, then what's causing the pain? And she was like, I don't really know. We can't really tell. I was like, okay, so what do I do? And she's like, you just need to see your primary care. I was like, I told you earlier, I don't have a primary care. We just moved here. Like, I have an appointment in January. And she's like, yeah, that's all we can do. This makes me not want to go to the doctor even more. Like, you can't even help me with my immediate issue. So I come home and I take, some Tylenol, and I lay down and I try to ignore it, but it doesn't go away. And it didn't go away on Friday either. But Friday I went to work and I managed to, get through the day. There were a couple times where I was like, I have got to go. But I made it through the day. What is on my face? There we go. And so I made it through, and then Saturday morning I woke up and I had all the energy in the world. I was just... Oh, I had to cancel girls' dinner on Friday too because I felt like shit. That's right. I had plans with my sister and my friend Brenda, and I had to cancel that because I felt like absolute trash. But Saturday morning I woke up, and in the morning I wasn't like, I woke up like 4 a.m. because of the pain. But I sat there and I did some stretching, and eventually it faded, right? And so Saturday I had all this energy, so we hung up art on Saturday, like you can see back there. We hung some art up there. The living room has art in it, and Kiddo was here, so he was helping me like figure out where it should go, what would look awesome. And he was super helpful with that. And so we rearranged the pantry and like did a few things, and then we played some games, and then Kiddo wanted to watch the Knives Out movies, so we watched the first one and the second one, and he really enjoyed those. He'll be 15 in January. So he had already seen them, but he wanted to watch them with us, wanted to see our reaction. I was like, okay. Oh, we also had to help him with some homework, which made me feel so good. like I had like stepmom superpowers or something, because he's doing algebra and I'm really good at math. Like that's like the one thing I'm good at is math. And so I was helping him, and I was trying to teach him the little tricks that I use for those things, like to follow the rules and stuff, because it was like PEDMAS and algebra stuff. So it's like 7x minus 4y plus 2, you know what I mean? So I helped him with that, and what I would do is I would have him do the problem, and then I would do the problem, and then we would compare our answers, and then we would go through. If he had the answer wrong, we would go through and I would have him show me like where he did it, and then I would correct the mistakes and be like, well, you got to remember this has to go to everything in the parentheses. That seemed to be the rule that he kept forgetting, that he would bring it into one part of the parentheses but not the second part. So anyway, that felt really awesome for me. And then when we took him home on Sunday, his mom thanked us for helping with that, and so that really, I had a good moment. So anyway, following that, this week, everything is on my right side, right? The medical stuff all seems to be on my right side. It's my right shoulder, it's my right stomach, and now it's my right hip and lower back. So there's definitely something going on this right side. And I was so frustrated. I was talking to my mom and my sister, and I was like, getting an appointment this far out is crazy. Like, this was back like end of September that I made this appointment, and so it's a full 3+ months to get in there, almost 4 months. And so I was talking to my mom, and she was like, you know what, there's this doctor in Centralia that is taking new patients. See if you can get an appointment with them. I'm like, okay, I will try that. I got an appointment on the 17th of October. So I'm hoping that we can at least start to figure this out, because at this point it's so frustrating that nothing I'm doing is working. Not an elimination diet, not completely changing everything I'm eating, not like, I've tried so many things, and I just want to figure out what's going on in here and what I can do to help fix it. And I don't want it to just be a pill. Like, I hope that it's something that I can take care of without having to take another medicine every day. Look at Cece. So that's where I'm at on my health. Thanks for being here. We're having a little Halloween get together at the end of the month. So this weekend I'm hoping Brittany and I will go to like the Dollar Tree and get some decor. I'm debating if I want to tell you guys what we're doing for costumes or if I just want to show you when we're done, because I think it's gonna be awesome. I'll just tell you. So there's gonna be 5 of us at the party, and what started this was Cody's friend Mike said he wanted to be Tina Belcher from Bob's Burgers. We all love Bob's Burgers. All 5 of us love Bob's Burgers. So he wanted to be Tina, and I was like, okay, what if, because Cody and I were planning on being Bob and Linda, and I was like, Cody, do you want to be a girl too? Because you could be Louise, and I could be Jean, and then Brittany and Jeff could be Bob and Linda. And he was like, oh, that's interesting. And we we made this plan while we're sitting in the Beetlejuice movie waiting for it to start. Because a couple of weekends ago, Mike, Cody, me, and Brittany all went and saw Beetlejuice. So we made this plan. So now I have ordered Cody a dress because he's going to be Louise. And I have a black skirt that's too small for me that I think might fit Mike. It's got elastic. It's just not big enough for my belly. So I think that'll work for Mike. And then I just needed a yellow t-shirt because Jean just wears like red sneakers, which I already have, and like denim shorts. So I'm good. I've got everything except that yellow shirt, so it's on the way. But I'm really excited to spend some time with our favorite peoples on my favorite holiday. Okay, I might have to be quiet here for a minute. I gotta do my eyebrows. So other than my health, things have been going really well. We enjoy being up here. I've had 2 different opportunities to go like hang out with my nephews and watch them while their parents are out and about on the town. So that's been awesome. She's just called me and been like, hey, do you want to come hang out with the boys so Josh and I can go to dinner? And I'm like, yes, I do. So that's awesome. And like, Logan is, well, he's 14 now. He turned 14 on Sunday. Can you guys believe that? My little Logan is 14. Yeah. So my little Logie's 14. And he could stay with them. They stay alone all summer long, but it's nighttime. And so she just wants someone there to like make sure they're okay. They're so easy. Seriously, so easy. They just kind of hang out and either watch TV with me or they play their video games, and they didn't have homework or anything, and they naturally went to bed around 9 o'clock. So that was pretty cool. I didn't have to like hassle him to go to sleep. Leo did have a little bit of a meltdown, but I was able to kind of talk to him and just be like, listen, there's a solution for everything. What happened was they have a bunch of those like really intricate Lego sets, and they have them displayed. She has a whole shelf. Like, they do them as a family. And he grabbed one of them to show them to me. When he went to put it back, it broke. And he just started melting down. And I was like, hold on, bud, hold on. What? It's not a big deal. We can put it back together. It's Legos. You didn't actually break anything. It's little pieces that fit together. And he was like, no, it's dead. I broke it. We're never gonna fix it. And he's like, he's so mad. And I was like, give me 2 minutes. Let me show you something. And so I get on my phone, I get on the Lego website, I find the Lego, and I find that, look, there's the instructions. We could put it back together. And then he goes, okay, you have those, but where are they? I was like, I downloaded them on my phone. We can pull them up anytime we need to. I can even send them to you in like a text message so you have it on your phone. And he was like, okay, but I don't want to do that now. I was like, you got it. We don't have to do it right now, but just know that we have them. I'm gonna go play VR. I was like, okay, cool. Like, he gets so dramatic, and then calm him down. It's great. Sunday we went to dinner for Logan's birthday. He chose Olive Garden because he loves pasta. And so 13 of us went to dinner at Olive Garden at 3 o'clock on a Sunday. Yeah. It was a little nuts. But it was nice. So this week has been a lot. One of the salespeople is gone at work, and she's the owner. So it's been a little bit extra stressful this week just because like there's more to do because there's not that 4th person. So anyway, I'm glad I filled you guys in on some of the stuff that's been going on. I'll try to show you guys the apartment again. I realized that the last one was not a great one, and we've done some more things since then. Like we continue to try to adapt and make it work for us. We know we need more seating. I put up this curtain last night. So, because I don't want the cats to mess up the blinds that are in here, and I know that they will if I leave them completely down and they're able to get to the window. So before, my desk was in front of the window, and they couldn't really get to the window. See, we got a bed frame for the bed, so Brittany doesn't have to crawl off the floor. I know she's excited about that. So Anyway, I'm gonna go for now. I'll show you guys the apartment, like where we're at now that we've hung up some art and like got some other things going. And maybe you guys can help me with a couple of like storage solutions that I'm having issues with. Like there's just not enough space sometimes. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello friends. Oh, there it goes. It focused. Today is Saturday the 5th of October.
Yes.
As you guys can see, we've done some more stuff in the house. We actually hung like art. Like, I'm particularly proud of this one. Over in the corner, we've got all our fun video game art. I've got my cows. We've got some family photos here. Yeah, so a lot of people are like, why don't you just sell your collectibles? Well, I am getting rid of some of them, but like we like that stuff. That's our style. And if that's not your style, that's awesome.
The previous 7 years, you were fighting over space. And now you actually get to like show off your stuff.
Yeah.
And it might seem very busy, but I think that's kind of the best part.
Yeah.
Is that it might seem like a lot, and there's a lot that could be tidied up, but it's not clutter.
No.
It's organized chaos.
That looks like clutter right now because we've done stuff today. That's why I got the camera out, because we actually did stuff today.
We're actually noticing we don't have enough room for everything.
Yeah.
Or too much room, actually.
Yeah. So, Mike was over last night, hung out with us. We had dinner. He spent the night with us, and then Cody and I got up and went to Landon's last soccer game, and then we came home, hung out with Mike for a little bit, and then as he's leaving out the door, Brittany got here. It was like the exchange of friends. So Brittany's here with us. I have a tendency to, if we sit here for too long, I don't want to go anywhere. So I was like, you know what? I've got energy right now. Let's go. So we went to the Dollar Tree, and I got a lot of stuff to make some Halloween decor. Cody got this to paint.
Yeah, something simple, but I'm not just gonna paint by number. I'm gonna try and focus on details.
So some of that stuff is gonna be made into some projects later. I'll show you guys that like later on. But Cody's gonna paint, Brittany's gonna paint, I'm gonna work on, I found this there. And I have a bunch of like fall color fabric. And I think I'm going to just do strips of fabric and tie it in knots and maybe fray it a little bit. And then I got this, which had a really strange bow tie on it before right here, like a little plastic bow tie. And it had a purple hat up here. Well, I cut that off just to make it just a black cat because it's less cheesy to me that way. And so I think I'll put that over those.
It's a hangable or maybe like a Halloween wreath?
Yeah. You could either hang it on the outside of your door or just on the wall, I think.
I think it would look good in a window.
Oh, that would be cool too.
I mean,
we could hang it in our window.
It's flat enough. I mean, with the decorations, I think it's
and just the fabric, it's only going to be pretty thin.
So we'll show you that one later.
Yeah. So we're just going to sit here and watch Hocus Pocus and do that. And
it's October.
Yeah.
It's spooky month.
I turned on the camera. Brittany went to the bathroom and then I turned on the camera. That seems mean that she's not even here right now, but that's what we're going to do. So I'll show you guys some of the other stuff we got at the Dollar Tree, which is the $1.25 store now. There's also a $3 to $5 section, and some of the food was $2 and $2.50. So it's just a cheap store now, I guess.
They don't focus on necessarily what they could sell for $1 now. It's just, it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just gonna craft and we'll bring you along on the way a little bit and show you what we're doing. Okay, so here's kind of where I'm at on my project. I pivoted. Oh, where'd my... So, kind of going with this fall thing that I also got at the Dollar Tree. Sorry, I gotta back way up. But there's the fabrics that I chose, and then there's the color scheme on this thing. And I think it's gonna be cute once I finish it out. How's your painting going? Bothered you in the middle of your moon?
Going okay.
This is the first time you're seeing Brittany in this video. Hi. How is this zoomed in? Oh, it was. Sorry.
Oh, God.
There you go. That looks awesome, Code.
Zoomed in on me?
Well, just a little bit. Yes, that's much better. Okay, yes, there we go. I should have had a clue. So that's what mine's kind of looking like. I'm gonna... Look, he's can like flatten out and go both ways. It's just, it's a mess at the moment, and I took a little break. But I wanted to show you guys where we were. We're still watching Hocus Pocus, and we're just having a good time. This is adulting for us. Yeah. There's my cute little black cat. Hi, sister. Her hair's starting to come back. We have the fleas under control now. Thank God. It was a struggle there for a bit. Okay, hi, sis. Poor thing. She's all checked out though. She's fine. I just had to get them fleas off her. It was bad.
I had to give her a bath the other night.
Yeah. I could not be in the bathroom with him. I just, it was breaking my little heart hearing her. Just, she did not like it, but she didn't struggle too much.
No.
But she needed a flea bath, and so hers got one, and I haven't seen a flea on her in like 2 days now, so.
Unfortunately, in my line of work, I have to deal with them sometimes.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna snuggle my cat, and we're gonna continue Arts and Crafts Hour. We're watching spooky movies, and Athena is wrapped up in a Halloween blankie. Cece! So we got the cats some new toys. And I engineered a little. And the fan makes the feathers move. Now they're scared because I'm talking. Chell's still interested. Get her, Chell. Maybe it is a little high. So it's got this toggle. Can't do this with one hand. That lowers it down. And it just has this like wire thing that doesn't do damage to the door. So we're just trying to give them a little more enrichment. Oh, there goes Athena. They've got scratching pads and scratching beds and toys. They're very loved and taken care of. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and see if they'll play a little more. Oh. Casey's one. Hey, sis. She's feeling a lot more spry lately, which is so good to see. And GLaDOS is hiding under the bed in there. I didn't want to freak her out by turning the camera on, but she sat over here, Athena, and did a little butt wiggle and then ran up there. I think if I just record and stop talking, it'll be good. We also don't have any lights on in here, really. Better for stalking their prey. I mean, they're black cats anyway, they're gonna look like a void. There she goes. See, and it's springy. She probably wants it even shorter. Yay! She's done. Or she wants to come around. I think one of the bathroom doors is closed. I could see her running in the circle. Oh, there! She's behind me. Okay, I've got my wreath. It's like mostly. I think it's good. I haven't shown Cody the finished project yet, but
There we go.
what do you think?
That's perfect.
It's a little mess from the back.
Oh,
But it looks good from the front. I like it.
that's how it came together.
To finish it. And it hurt my wrist. Well, it's like this part of my hand, the thumb pad, just kills me sometimes. There we are. Hi. I've got my supplies out and she's just stomping all over them. Alexis, your heating pad's up here. We have this habit of, this heating pad has a 2-hour timer on it. So when Cody leaves in the morning, he turns the heating pad on for them and they curl up, like Athena especially, but the other night her and Chell were curled up on it together. I just like the warmth. I gotta show you guys one last thing. I also made this. I'm so proud of this. So all this is 2 of these little fence posts, and I broke these off. And then I took the pieces that I broke off, and they are bracing on the back. And then I just hot glued it on there. And that's just gonna probably hang on the wall. I've got some footage on here, so I'm not sure what all you're gonna see. This will probably be towards the end of the video. I got a story. Let's get you guys set up here. So, I was let go from my job last week, or I guess it's been like 10 days now. I was not expecting it. I did not see it coming. Apparently when they hired me, they were kind of looking for someone to do sales. That was never disclosed to me. And the person that they wanted to hire was not available at the time. And now she is. And so they were bringing her in and letting me go. And I've never been let go from a job before. I've left jobs. So this is new for me. Anyway, so I came home and I, of course, called Cody and Brittany and my mom. Those were the first 3 people I talked to, and I came home and I immediately tried to get on unemployment. And it turns out that I had a fraud on my unemployment account, which had locked me out of applying for unemployment without calling the employment department. So I called Friday, was not able to get through. It was towards the end of the day. I got let go at like 3:15, and I tried calling at like 4, and they close at 4:30. Okay, so I sent the fraud investigation or whatever through email or through their website, and I was supposed to get an email that told me my next steps. I never received anything. So Monday, I called 5, 6, 7 times and wasn't even able to leave a message. They said their phone lines were too busy. And then I remembered that Monday was a holiday, but then they would have said they were closed. It was a federal holiday, but I don't think the state took it off. Anyway, doesn't matter. Tuesday I was finally able to get through to leave a message, not to actually sit on hold. So I did that Tuesday, did not hear anything. Did that again on Thursday. I called the claims department on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and left my number to get a call back and never got anything. So last week was really, I was ready to go down to their office this morning, right? And when Cody left for work, I was like, I'm going to try calling one more time. I had saw some tips online on to like call very first thing. So that's what I did. And within about half an hour, I was talking to someone in the claims department. Perfect. I got my claim started. He got my social security number unlocked from the fraud and verified my identity through my license and all this other stuff. And then sent me over to the online department so that I could get into my online account so that I could get all that stuff done online. And so I got over to them and I waited on hold for about an hour for them, but I got through to someone and he was able to unlock my account, got me into my account, and then they just have to verify my identity again by me sending a photo of my license and my social security card through their secure portal. And so I did that. It looks like my account is all up and running. I'll just have to wait till the end of the week to file for next week. I also immediately started looking at jobs on Friday. I was in panic mode. And so I applied for a couple jobs and I had an interview Monday this last week. I had an interview. No, I had a doctor's appointment Thursday. Friday I had a phone interview and an in-person interview, and I have an in-person interview tomorrow. So things are moving. I'm applying all the time. I got very lucky that Brittany was on vacation last week, and so she came and spent a couple days with me. So this Monday is actually my first day really alone by myself in the apartment with nobody here and no appointments to go to. Because she wasn't here Friday, but I had a phone interview and then the in-person interview, so I was gone most of the day. On my way home from my in-person interview on Friday, I did stop and see my grandma, who I haven't seen in a while, and since we live so much closer, I can go over there all the time. I visited my mom and my aunt last week. It was just, I went after my doctor's appointment to see my mom and my aunt, and that's why we moved here, right? Like, to see my family more often and spend more time with them. So that's been really good. I'm gonna work in the office today because I absolutely tore my records apart looking for my social security card, which happened to be somewhere where I put it where it wouldn't get lost, and I didn't need to look through all these boxes because it was where I had put it after I sat and thought, okay, when did you have that? I remember putting it somewhere and be like, I'm gonna need this for my new job, so I need to put this somewhere safe because I need a copy of this in my employee file. I found it after like an hour of digging through stuff. So I need to put all that stuff away today. But I did kind of want to show you guys the apartment. We've been working on it quite a bit. Just trying to make it more in order. We put the AC away for the winter. We're going to put a cat bed up there because they like to hang out in the window. Is one of them in there? Here's the GLaDOS. So we've got our games and stuff here, kind of our comic book stuff over here, and other video game stuff. I started putting out some Halloween decorations because we're having a little get together. And we've got our lovely families. And more of our lovely families. And us, and Cody and his best friend, and over here. I made this out of materials I had, and I made this. I might have some footage of that. We picked up a couple more things this weekend from the house when we were in Longview. We got that. So we had to reconfigure the kitchen because there's not a lot going on. So we don't have a lot of space. So we've turned this into a pantry, which I showed you guys before. It's a little better organized now. We've moved the trash out here, recycling, and we put the microwave, the air fryer, and the ice machine here. And then we have like small appliances like our Instapot, crock pot. My Dutch oven goes down there, but we had dinner in it last night, so it's not clean. I haven't done dishes today. So Cody was trying to be super helpful last night. That overhead lighting is terrible. He was trying to be super helpful last night, and he was like, I'm gonna do the dishes. I was like, you know, I'll just do that. I'll do it. He's like, no, I want to help. So he loads the dishwasher, but he didn't start it. So this morning I went to unload it, and I was like, these aren't clean. In fact, oh, it's not quite done yet. Okay. I like to pop the door open because ours doesn't like dry them very well. So I like to pop the door open and like pull the racks out so it dries a little bit better. So yeah. That's our little apartment. These are the rooms we're in the most, the living room. So yeah, we're happy here. We're really happy here. And although things are tough right now, God, I almost forgot that we started this because I lost my job. I know things are tough right now, and now that I've got the unemployment stuff like figured out, I'm a lot less stressed. We used most of our savings to move here, and so I didn't have much left in there. And then I lost my income, and it's really stressful, but we're gonna be okay. I know that we can borrow from my mom and my stepdad if we need to. I don't want to, and I think we're gonna be okay because I've got the unemployment that should be starting to come in. I've got a retirement account I can cash out if we need to. So things are moving. And I'm interviewing for jobs. So it's not like there's nothing out there. It's not like I'm not being noticed. It's not like my, resume's not getting noticed. So such is life, right? I'm gonna clean up the apartment here. Actually, I'm gonna go download this footage look up some new cameras because this is not going to work for Vlogmas. So, don't know what I'm going to do about that. We will figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, wow. Life, man. Life just, every time I think I'm coming up roses, somebody comes and punches me down and, or something. I shouldn't say someone. It's not a person. It's just a thing happening. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. I've lost it a few times. I've absolutely lost my mind. Could not stop crying. What was it? Yesterday, I told Cody I felt so guilty that, like, I get to stay home and he gets to go to work. And he's like, you don't get to stay home. You have to stay home. Like, you don't, you're not, this isn't a choice for you. I was like, you're right. But I still felt bad. You can tell now, like, I'm still getting upset about it because, like, I don't like feeling like this. I don't like feeling like I have to ask for help. I don't like feeling like I have to depend on other people. It's so scary to me. That's the scariest part for me, is not being in control of my life at this moment. Because I'm having to depend on other people. I hate it. So anyway, I'm gonna download this footage, get a video out for you guys. I've got a Bloom Chic try on that I need to do here in the next couple days, and so I'll get on that. And I think I have a Shein haul that I need to get out to you guys too. So I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. As always, thank you for all of your support and love. And you'll be seeing us real soon.